I'm Null Gravity, and this is, well, it's not really sure. It's 91 or 92 because what happened was I dozed off before I was going to make the video, and I guess instead of getting up like I told myself to, I just dozed off while watching Deadbeat. So, but I actually did work on comics quite a bit. It's currently 4 a.m. and I did work on comics quite a bit. One thing I'm doing is I'm not timing myself, but I'm dialing it back on the magic cards a little bit. I'm trying to be a little faster with it. Yesterday it worked out to where it was a little more designy, and I was doing like some color adjustments because my scanner is blowing everything out anyways. I gotta look at why that is in the settings, but so I was just sort of adjusting everything in there, and it was looking alright. But yesterday's magic card didn't look as good. Even after I did that, it just it wasn't so much. Yeah, it just didn't look as complete as a lot of the other ones. So I'm not as happy with it, but I've been trying to spend less time because I've been spending like a ludicrous amount of time on some of those magic cards, and I didn't mind so much when the paintings were coming out really well, but I just feel like I've had a massive setback on the quality of the paintings for those. I've always had that problem though. I do not feel like practice makes perfect. Because I draw much more than most people who do not get paid to draw, and I have a hard time distinguishing between the quality of the stuff I was doing a decade ago and the stuff I was doing now. I sort of have more styles under my belt now, or more techniques, but when I use certain techniques, like a lot of times it just looks about the same as the stuff I was doing 10-15 years ago. So that's one of my frustrations. I think I'm just gonna label this video day 92 and not do it because I'm checking into a medical study tonight, so that's going to be right in the middle of the day. Yeah, and I'm not sure, and like I said, it's already past 4 in the morning, so I'm going to be doing I don't know how I'm going to do video updates because I can't, since I'm going to be in the medical study. We're not supposed to be doing videos anyway, like, because if someone walks by in the background, you're technically violating HIPAA. So I might try to do something with like I might try to do something while I'm in the study, but I'm not really sure. So anyways, talking way too much about stupid videos when I should be talking about comics. I'm doing especially because nobody watches these. I take that back because I have lurkers, so every once in a while people, but it's still only like a handful of people. Anyways, that's my wife's dumb puppy. He's being really obnoxious. Yeah, basically I just worked on Weight of Eternity. I did I knocked out let's see here. I stayed up so late last night, and my sleep schedule, like, I've been sleeping in little bursts, so I'm not really sure exactly where to count what, but I've done like 4 or 5 pages in the last 24 hours, so that's pretty good. Because once again, I'm not drawing these. I'm basically re-lettering them, but it's more than that. Because if you haven't watched any of the previous ones, I don't have them formatted like comic pages, and so I'm taking I did a bunch of panels on a sheet of paper, and now I'm putting them into page format, and they're not necessarily in order, and some of them I have to change and so a lot of it's hunting and stuff, and it's a ridiculous amount of work, because I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning or not, but so I originally did this because some of the pages, the lettering is unreadable, but seriously, it's probably only like 4 of the pages out of like 100. And so I'm doing this like massive undertaking just because of like 4 pages. But the good thing is, if Weight of Eternity ever kind of finds its audience, it'll be easier to put it into print now, because I've done most of the work for that. I just have to. It'd still be a lot of work, but it'd be a lot. At least the panels would be in order now, so more or less. So yeah, I don't know if I'm making any sense. So I'm just gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to sleep right now or do some work before I go in the study. But I always bring a lot to do, and I'm gonna be really disappointed if I come out in 4 days and I don't have any new A Night on Ghost Island, because I really want to get that book going again, but I'm just having a hard time writing the dialogue for it, because all the characters are kids. It's kind of hard for me, because like when I was a kid, I talked like a little adult, and or at least that's what the adults always told me, and I don't think there was any kind of transition in my thinking. I was always kind of logical and stuff like that, so in my way, like, I believed in kind of fantastic things as a kid, but like the way I think is sort of the same, which kind of sounds like bragging in a way, but I feel like I was more mature than other kids, but then I stopped maturing, like junior high. Yeah, so I don't know. So anyways, for some reason, the second page, I'm really hung up on the lettering, and I've looked at it a couple times, and I don't know. It's just like I feel like it could be better, and so I just like. I'm kind of obsessing on it, so I'm gonna try to work on that today before I go into the study, because I feel like if I get the ball rolling, that'll really help me. So yeah, that's the plan. Holy shit, this is 8 minutes already, so I'm just gonna leave. But yeah, so I worked a bunch on Weight of Eternity, and ideally I'd get it all ideally the rest of it will come so fast that I'll at least have the panels in order before I leave, and then all I have to do is letter it. But I still don't have my laptop, so I have no idea if I'm going to have Illustrator on my computer or not, because that's what I used for a lot of stuff, because see, I said I was going to go, and now here it is, another minute. But yeah, so anyways, I don't know what software I'm going to have time to install and everything before I go, because it's just like a mess, so I don't know when I'm going to get that back. Alright, bye.